Work is continuing to restore power to homes and businesses following Storm Éowyn. 154,000 customers remain cut off from the electricity grid around the country. That's down from a peak of 768,000. The European Union is sending 17 power generators to Ireland. Taoiseach Micheál Martin visited County Roscommon today, where he met some of those directly affected by the outages.
The Taoiseach started his visit in Castlerea. He wasn't long there before he was told of the cold reality facing the community.
You knew this was coming.
No, we did have everything.
No, you didn't. I have no power coming until the 5th of February. The only person that prepared for this in my home and in my village is the people who live there. I'm very, very frustrated.
I can understand fully and I can understand the anger.
The Castlerea Community and Youth Centre is doubling as an emergency response hub.
We've got no power, we've got no heating, we've got no water. So it's a pretty desperate situation, really.
We have a family of 5 and, to be honest, we're just in the one room. We've got tea lights going to heat up stuff. We don't know what else to do.
At Balladreen Fire Station, the Taoiseach met with the local fire crew and a lady collecting water for her home.
We're coming into town, going to Castlerea, going to different places to get food and that's it. You can't keep it in the house.
We had people here coming today getting water for older people, older neighbours. It really brings out the best in people and they're looking out after each other.
The Taoiseach finished his visit at St Bridget's GAA Club in Kiltoom.
So what we've been able to do for the community is we've been able to open it up, allow people to charge devices, get hot water for flasks that they could take home, have showers and open up all our facilities so families could get into a warm space and away from cold homes.
The Taoiseach defended the government's response.
In the first phase, the priority was to prevent any loss of life and to try and save lives. And then in the immediate phase after the storm, do your assessment and then do everything you possibly can to restore power and water as fast as you can. And that is what has been happening.
The Taoiseach has been given a complete picture of the work that is being done and the work that remains as he leaves Roscommon this afternoon. Shane O'Curran, RTE News at St Bridget's GAA Club.
Meanwhile, crews from across Europe have begun to arrive to help restore power. ESB Network said the vast majority of those impacted by the storm will have their power restored by Friday. Our North East correspondent Mark O'Driscoll has been following one ESB crew in County Cavan today.
5 days on from Storm Éowyn, and thousands across the country still remain without power. Crews like this one here outside Ballyjamesduff in County Cavan are working through tough terrain to quite literally pull homes, businesses and farms back onto supply. The level of damage is said to be unprecedented.
In some instances it's like we're starting from scratch. It's like the network is completely gone and it's not actually there anymore. It has all been knocked down. So it's like starting from scratch and rebuilding it from the very beginning. It's almost like from when we started having electricity in some areas.
ESB Network says 3,000 electricity poles across the country must be replaced, while 900 kilometres of new cable must be laid. Given that crews are having to work in areas of forestland surrounded by fallen trees, some have been given restore times of the middle of next week.
We can't get any trucks or any quads or any machinery in here at all, so it's only a case of getting a digger in, and the lads are all working on foot there, so conditions are very challenging. As you can see, there's a stream going across here, which is making life very difficult for us, but I suppose bit by bit we'll get there, but it takes a lot of time.
Today, a boost for crews who have worked around the clock here, as ESB counterparts from overseas began to arrive.
Yeah, we are 10 people from Austria, so we are line workers from Austria, 5 crews and each 2 people in one crew.
Technicians from other countries will continue to land here over the coming days as this now multinational restoration operation continues.
And Mark joins us now from Ballyjamesduff in County Cavan. Mark, how long is this restoration operation going to take, do you think?
Well, Sharon, an understandable level of anger and frustration amongst people today who are now into day 5 without power. But ESB Network's now saying they're beginning the nitty-gritty of this restoration operation. And what they mean by that is that they continue to repair faults at the same pace that they have been, but now these faults are bringing fewer people back to power. In other words, for example, before they may have fixed one fault that would have brought 150 people back to power, but now they're fixing faults and they may only bring 15 people back to power. So ESB crews asking people to bear with them over the coming days, but they do say that they will remain out and about in force throughout the weekend and well into next week until all homes, businesses and farms have power again.
Mark O'Driscoll from Cavan, thank you very much for that.